Dear students, welcome to HCI Lab 4. In this lab, we are going to learn how to sort, unsort, how to filter and unfilter the data in Azure RP10. Let us see the demo of today's class exercise. After completing today's lab, you will have to complete the lab task of applying the filters and the sort on the output of lab 3 task. So you're going to extend the functionality of lab 3 task by adding a sort and a filter button to sort the different places according to the increasing order of the temperature and to filter based on the item whose value is greater than 23, or or you may also add a filter to display the city whose temperature is sunny. So the idea is to add a sort and a filter and show the repeater items according to these two functionalities. With that being said, let us do the class exercise of lab 4. Here we have a repeater holding some random numbers. When I click on add sort button, you see all of them are getting arranged. You see, when I click on the add sort, they are getting arranged in the ascending order. When I click on the remove sort, the sorting is removed. When I click on the filter, the numbers that are greater than 50 are getting displayed. When I click on remove filter, the filter of displaying the numbers greater than 50 are removed. Let us see how to recreate this simple exercise. The same concept will be applied to any of the repeater, and the repeater item can be controlled by these such buttons to sort, unsort, or to sort or remove the sort, or add a filter or remove a filter, and arrange the values inside the repeater per the column on which these interactions are being attached. So let us go to the Azure, okay, and let us create a new file. We have seen how to create the repeater by dragging and dropping the repeater widget from the dynamic default library. However, we can also create the repeater in the canvas area by dragging and dropping a widget and then creating a repeater out of it. So what did we do? We just drag and drop. I will do it again. I just drag and drop the box and then right clicked on it, and I have used the context menu to create a repeater out of it. And I am just resizing the item list size to hold some numbers, and I will prepare the data set by entering the data that I want to display in the list. So I'm just going to enter some random numbers, maybe 10 random numbers we want to input. You see, I am doing this in a irregular fashion. So I have 10 items entered, and let us see how it looks. So this is the repeater holding 10 numbers inside it, and they are in random fashion. Now I want to arrange all these numbers according to their increasing value. So it means I'm going to add a button, and I'm going to say add sort. Now select this button, click on the interactions pane, and then go to the new interaction. When this button is clicked, I want to sort the numbers, so I will use the event as click or tab. Sorry. After I have selected the click or tab, I want to add a sort number on my repeater. So I'm going to select the widget as repeater, and based on which column, in this case we have only one column, so it is listing one column. If we have more than one columns, then here you will need to select according to which column you want to sort. Like for example, in the case of the lab task for fourth lab, here you have first column, second column, third column, so you will use third column, right? So, and here it will display you the columns. So here you select column number 1, and then you want to have the ascending numeric order, okay, in an ascending way. You can use descending if you want. You can toggle, for example, for the first button click you want to sort the numbers, for the second button click you want to unsort the numbers. So this is a toggle function. So we are going to use ascending, okay, and then click on OK. Now let us test. So these numbers are in the irregular fashion. Now we want to add a sort to it. You see they are all getting sorted. So 20, 33, 44, 45, 65, and so on up till 100. Okay, so when I am unclicking this, nothing is happening because this is just the add sort method. Now if I have the toggle of action, then what will happen? The first click will arrange the numbers, the second click of the same button will make the toggle function, which means it will remove the sort. So you see add sort, okay, is adding the numbers in the ascending order. When I am again clicking it, it is unsorting. So this is the job of toggle sort. So we want just to have one sort, so I'm going back and then I am arranging it only to ascending. Now let us just let me check if the uh, recording is going good. Seems good. Okay, let us continue. Now we want to add one more button called as remove sort. So just select this button, go to the interactions tab pane, and then click on new interactions tab. When this button is clicked, we want to remove the sort on the repeater. We can remove all the sorts. For example, the repeater might have more than one sorting criteria for different columns, so we can remove all of them if we want, or we can remove only the column where only one sort is being applied. So we have one in this case, so let us use the column number 1. Ascending should be removed. Click on OK, and then let us test the output. Adding the sort arrange is going to arrange all the numbers, hence the numbers are seen to be arranged. When click on remove, the sorting is removed and you see them disorganized and disarranged, like descending order again. So this is the functionality of this is how the Azure sorts or unsorts the data. Let us see how to filter the contents of a repeater. So I am going to add one more button whose name is going to be filter now, and click on this button, go to the new interactions. When the button is clicked, go to the repeater section and then add a filter on the repeater. I'm using column 1 because we have only one column here, and here I can have different types of conditions on which a filter can be applied. For example, if I say equals, whenever the number is equal to 100, I want to filter according to the 100 value, for example, here, or it can be less than or greater than. So let us select greater than. Okay, text on widget or the text value to be greater than. Okay, for example, if I want to just show the numbers greater than 50, so I will say greater than 50 and then click on OK. If there are other filters and you want to remove them, you can check this, okay, or keep it like that. Okay, click on OK. Now let us go and check the filter button. Filter functionality. You see all the numbers greater than 50 are filtered to be displayed, and the numbers that are less than 50 are filtered out and we do not see them. Let us add a remove filter. Okay, so for example, now let us see what is the need of unfiltering. When I say filter, I have lost all the data, and then when I'm doing the sort, it is sorting on the available output numbers, removing sort. There is no way to get back the unfiltered data, so we need to have an unfilter button as well. So let's go and add one button called as remove filter. Remove filter, add an interaction on it. So go to the interactions pane, click on the new interactions button, click on OK, and then go to the repeater section, click on remove filter, select the repeater, and here you may check to remove all the filters or the filter that you have created. So let us remove the filter that we have created, click on OK, and let us test it. So I filtered and then I remove the filter, I get back all the data. Adding the sort, removing the sort. Adding the filter, adding a sort on the filtered data, and removing the filter is getting me back all the data. So this was your lab 4. The manual is also given to you. So you are going to attach or extend the lab 3 task by adding a sort and a filter button to any of them. You can sort by the temperature, or you can sort by the city or the name wherein you will select. You will have to select here. For example, if you are trying to attach a sort function, you may select here alphabetical order. If you want to display the name of the cities in ascending order per their alphabetical value. So please play around with the different options that are provided by sort and filter and do the lab task for lab 4. Thank you for watching, and we are done with lab 4.